What a shitty fucking show. Anyways, welcome
Guys,
to the
my name is
podcast.
Avery. Welcome to the podcast. I'm here with my co-host Freeze Park. Say hi, Freeze Park.
Hi.
Joseph,
Hello.
Izzy, Lily, and Waynward, the lovely Waynward. This is the first episode,
Bones crack.
and probably the last episode too.
Dusty old bones.
Dead on
This is gonna
arrival.
go.
You guys ever heard of Jumpsuit?
Yeah, that's a pretty
You guys ever
fire
had
ass name. Dead on arrival.
You
Yeah.
guys ever had a jump scare when playing Five Nights at Freddy's, the video game?
All the fucking time.
No.
No.
Like last night, I was like,
Yeah.
Last night.
The only time I ever played Five Nights at Freddy's was in the 6th grade on Wayne's phone.
The first time I ever played Five Nights at Freddy's, I had no idea what it was about. So I think it was like my girlfriend at the time just gave me her iPad. It was like, yes, you just click these buttons. And I was like on like the cams, and I could hear, like, what's the creaking noise? She's like, oh yeah, just back out the cams. And I got jump scared, and I cried for like 5 minutes afterwards.
Yo, you were real run when you run the Five Nights at
I played like
Freddy's
2 nights and
application.
then I stopped and I never played it ever again.
Remember, I bought all 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games on the Google fucking Play Store.
Guru.
Was using-
You're just gonna continue?
Why is that really funny? The Google App Store. I don't know why.
It's like
The
Google
Google document?
no. You can't move past this. We're gonna talk about
Dude.
this. Is the topic.
That's the Google. That's from Groove from Despicable Me. His app store did. The Google store. I bought the first 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games on the Google Play Store, but I didn't know that it was like my grandma's credit card, so I bought them, and she fucking messaged me like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
Dude, as a kid, I used to like gaslight my grandma into giving me like Toontown subscriptions and stuff.
What do you mean gaslight? You fucking evil
That's my
creep.
asshole.
I'd like coerce her into doing it.
You go up there and say, Grandma,
Grandma, give me more
pretty
hugs.
please, and you rub your little toe on the
Worst
floor.
thing to
You
doing
look
that.
all shy. You're like,
I'm not gonna
oh,
love you anymore, Grandma, if you don't buy me Toontown.
Yeah.
Toontown.
Wasn't Toontown free?
No.
No.
My grandpa.
It is
Well,
now.
It was. No, Toontown was free, but you had to have a membership to do the cool shit.
Was like free to
Oh,
start.
oh.
Yeah. That's-
That's
Really?
gay.
And that's fact.
Guys, we should talk about Toontown. That was fun.
I love Toontown.
Right?
I never
great.
played it. I was
Toontown's fun. The last time
I used to sleep on the couch in my living room, and I'd wake up to the Toontown theme, and my dad was playing it on the computer,
Nice.
and he'd just
I
play.
used to have a good time when I played Toontown, but last time I played, it was like finicky because it was me and Freeze and Lily, and it was the one game where it was like the tag shit where the people's heads get really big.
Fuck
But
that
it was
one,
just
dude.
it was just completely broken and none of it worked. So it was just like 5 minutes of us standing there doing nothing because it wouldn't do anything.
Well, no, whenever I'd be it, or whenever like it starts with me being it wouldn't let me tag anybody, so I'm just running around with a big head while everyone's getting all the points.
You
And
guys,
it'd be funny except when I was the one with the big head and I was like, oh fuck, I just gotta sit here and do shit.
I didn't play much of Toontown. I played like a lot of Club Penguin and like fucking.
yeah, I
This
didn't
other
grow
one.
up with. I didn't grow up with Toontown. I was very much a Club Penguin child. That was my
I've
shit.
created like 17 Club Penguin accounts by now just because I would go on there and I just say like the S word and
What
I
words
just
are
get
those?
immediately banned. Alright, that's not important. So anyway, hey guys. Izzy.
Yeah.
Before we started the podcast, Izzy said that she had a big secret she wanted to reveal to everyone.
No, I didn't.
No, yeah, you did. You were
Yeah, you
like
did.
talking all about it right before, like we were.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
reading
because
up
we
and
were
you're
we
like,
were talking we were
guys.
discussing the possibility of the podcast, and you said, I kind of hope so because there's this something I just want to get off my chest, and it would be very nice for me to do this in front of everyone, so people out there can just watch this, and we're just waiting to hear what that is.
Oh. Okay. This is gonna be kind of hard to say, but you know, I'm coming out with it. You know. Gonzo is an overrated Muppet.
I
I don't-
fucking hate you. I
Whoa.
fucking hate you. Why
Wait,
on this
really? You
podcast?
think that? You think
Whoa.
that?
Kind of.
I would assume that's
Ooh.
your favorite.
I don't know.
No,
how
my
to feel.
favorites were Rolf the dog.
I thought your favorite was Rizzo the
Gonzo
Rat.
was kind of
Yeah.
overrated though.
Gonzo's cool. What are you talking
Cool,
about?
yeah.
But yeah, he's cool, but he's overrated.
Why is he
He's
overrated?
still cool.
Because all the gay
Because all
people
the
like
Twitter,
him. He's
all
like,
the
he
Twitter,
dresses like me.
yeah,
Oh, all the gay people like him?
all
Wow.
the
The only,
Yeah.
the only
Twitter,
Muppet
all
I
the
would
Twitter
classify
people.
as
No, not like
overrated
that. You
is Miss Piggy.
fucking.
I personally don't think any of the Muppets are overrated except for maybe like Miss Piggy or Fozzie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Miss
I could
Piggy's
agree.
overrated.
Yeah.
Miss Piggy's
Yeah,
cool. What the
she's a
fuck?
bitch.
Is there a
I hate
lot of
Miss
people
Piggy.
who just really like Miss Piggy?
She's
Oh,
like
dude,
white
I
women?
love Miss Piggy.
White woman. She seems like a white woman character.
White
Like, oh, this is so
White
mean.
Dude, Kermit's like a beta male for how he handled Miss Piggy, dude. He never told her to shut her trap when he had to.
I actually watched the Muppets Take Manhattan today.
It was
I
good.
didn't.
I like Muppets
I
Manhattan.
just have it on DVD. It's okay.
The only
watched
Muppets
Muppets-
movie I
What
have
they
on
did.
DVD is I think it's. I think I also have Muppets Take Manhattan, but I also have Elmo and Grouchland, which I vastly prefer to any movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
I have Muppets from Space, and that's my least favorite, but it's the one I have on DVD.
Guys, what's your favorite Muppet movie?
The first one.
My favorite Muppet movie
Yeah,
is.
first one.
I like the
Yeah.
2011 Muppet movie a lot.
I do
Okay,
too.
wait,
That one's
no,
really
okay.
good.
That one's like really, that's neck and neck with the first one.
The
People
2011
always-
one's so good.
People
Yeah.
always like talk about the 2011 one as if it's like a bad movie, but it's really nice.
It's such
It's
a
good.
sweet movie. It's got a.
I feel like it had all the factors to be an awful movie,
Yeah.
but it just is so good.
It's really sweet. It doesn't like. Well, I mean, it kind of sugarcoats things, but it's really sweet about having the Muppets be like a thing again. It has really nice songs. All the Muppets are back. I don't know. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell a lot of care was put into it,
Yeah.
even
know,
if
I
at
like-
some points it does feel very Hollywoody.
Yeah, but honestly,
And
stuff like
Walter's pretty
Muppets,
cool. He whistles.
Haunted Mansion, that stuff, I really like
Sucked.
that. But yeah, I liked it,
Yeah.
but you can tell there was like a difference. You can tell like in 2011 they had a lot more freedom to do things because I don't know what it is. I just get a vibe that they can't do what they did like a decade ago now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it, but Muppets Haunted Mansion, like that's just not a movie I could picture seeing in any other place, like in anything other than the context of a streaming service. That seems like a streaming
Yeah.
service movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much the equivalent of like
It's
a
like-
TV movie.
It's like a TV special
Yeah.
with like slightly lower budget.
yeah.
Hmm.
I want another like theatrical Muppet movie, but it's never gonna happen.
I never saw
Didn't-
Muppets Most Wanted. Was that any good?
Mupp- I mean,
It's
Muppets-
okay.
Yeah.
It's not as good
I
as
like it.
it's not as good as the first one of the two.
If you
all
go
I
in
know is that
expecting more of the 2011 Muppets movie, you're not gonna like it. But as its own thing, I kind of like it. It has some good characters, some
all
good
I know
songs.
about it is it has like Ricky Gervais in it.
Yeah,
It has
And
evil
it's-
Kermit,
it
Yeah,
does.
Constantine.
and he's
No,
Russian.
no, he has a wart.
Guys, I think we could all agree that the new Kermit voice actor is garbage.
I fucking hate him.
I've never seen the Muppets Most Wanted, but I can just imagine it's all the characters talking, then Ricky Gervais is just in the corner like, but if you really think about it, God, he just cannot be good,
Ricky Gervais
think-
is barely in it. He's like the villain sidekick, I think.
I've only seen that movie once. I can't remember.
I
it.
think it's
I
been a
would-
bit.
Have you guys
since
seen the
I've
picture? Have you guys seen the picture where it's Ricky Gervais and he's like hung up like Jesus Christ on like a mic stand with the word atheist written on his chest? And
Oh
he has
my
his head on
God.
the crown.
No.
What?
You should
They
make
made
that
a
the
joke-
thumbnail for the
I'm not
podcast.
doing that.
They made a joke about Toy Story 4 in that movie. It was like a billion years before the
They
movie
did?
came out. Yeah, they did.
What'd they say?
They're all like, "Oh, we're waiting for them to make Toy Story 4" in like a song.
Yeah, it was a thing Gonzo said. It was really funny because they're owned by Disney. I got mad because they cut out 2 scenes in Muppets Most Wanted, and both of them were scenes with Rolf in it. Like, what the
Oh
fuck?
shit!
They don't like him.
Now that's fucked up right
Bitch
there.
ass. They need to bring
I forgot
Rico
what-
back too.
He played
They
the
had a- they had a-
piano, and I got
they-
blue hair.
In Muppets Haunted Mansion, they had a mouse that sounded exactly like Rizzo, but wasn't Rizzo. And then Rizzo was there and he didn't say a word. Bring him back.
Everybody, can we get hashtag #DocsMattVocal trending on Twitter.com right now?
What?
Don't dox him.
No, yeah, let's bring him down, dude.
Everybody, let's leak
take him
out
down
Matt
with an
Vocal's
asshole.
address. Let's leak out his mother's maiden name, his social security card. Let's go to the hospital where his mother is staying at and pull the plug on her.
Dude, I
Can we get-
knew kids on the school bus who could do better Kermits than him.
Yeah.
Avery, can you do like a good Kermit impression?
Kermit from Epic Rap Battles of History.
Avery's Kermit impression.
Avery.
I can actually really do a good Kermit
Yeah, you did a
impression.
good Kermit, so could you do it for like
Okay,
5
yeah.
minutes?
All
Come on.
right. Let me get into the character for a second. Hey guys, it's Kermit the Frog here.
There it is.
I'm Kermit the Frog.
The thing about Kermit the Frog impressions is that you really have to commit to it to not sound like a total asshole when doing it.
Yeah,
If you half-ass your fucking hey, Kermit the Frog, if you half-ass that shit, dude, you're gonna look
Ass
like
Yeah.
Part 2.
Google Play Store.
Groogle.
Have you guys seen the video where? Have you guys seen the video where it's
I
a guy on
honestly-
YouTube and he's doing his Tom Hanks impressions and he's just like, "Hey guys,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Tom Hanks," and he just does it in like a really high pitched like squeaky voice. It's funny.
That's genius.
He's like this teenage black guy, just like, "My name is Tom Hanks." We all know there's people in our lives that just do the worst cartoon impressions and you can't stop them. You know, you know the people you'd see at the family reunions who would do the Mickey Mouse.
Donald
voice,
Duck.
"Oh, come here, little boy," and just do that shit.
Oh no.
Everyone has those family members, and you're just all you have to do is be like, "Yeah, good job."
It's like a Peter Griffin voice.
SpongeBob
Yeah.
voice, but like they did all the
Peter.
talk
Okay.
slightly higher pitch.
Freeze made a point a while ago that I thought was really good. I've literally never heard a spot on SpongeBob ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one
I
can
say
do
this
it.
all the time. Nobody. I think it's the reason. I think is because when people do like when like fucking was it Mel Blanc who played who
He
What's
played
his
like
Bugs Bunny.
a lot of Looney Tunes. Yeah.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny. The thing about that is whenever he switches to like any sort of voice, it's a completely like different voice. But when
Yeah.
Tom Kenny does SpongeBob, it's just his normal speaking voice, like raised an octave with like something added onto it. Like a lot of his actual speaking voice is incorporated into the SpongeBob speaking voice.
It's a lot of layers
Yeah.
in that voice. Yeah. I can see people who can do the laugh well, but you can't do the whole voice.
Yeah,
I've
because
seen people-
there's a trick to the laugh.
Granted, I've seen people who have gotten close, but it's really that cadence. If that's not there, it's not
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
You have to naturally just have Tom Kenny's speaking voice to be able to do
Pretty
it.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
You just get Tom Kenny in real life, abduct him.
Yeah, dude,
Really-
if
Clone him.
Tom
really
Kenny
find his
would kill,
vocal.
if Tom Kenny made like a cameo account and he said that you can use cuss words, he'd make a killing. Everyone would
Dude.
like message. Everyone would message Tom Kenny asking him to say like fucking piss and poop, and then the SpongeBob voice.
You know,
And food.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Copyright on SpongeBob's voice specifically. So, like, yeah, you can't do the voice unless we allow you to do it.
Yeah.
The
that's true.
fuck?
What's gonna stop him?
Lawsuits.
I don't know the law.
You sound like SpongeBob.
You were
Go
under
away.
arrest for doing the SpongeBob voice.
I mean, I think that's.
Mr. Kelly, you're going away for a long time.
I'm pretty sure they have contracts for
The
stuff like
court
that.
finds you guilty of doing a SpongeBob voice.
Can't do the time, don't do the crime.
All right, now get out.
Yeah.
How far do you think? How far do you think Nickelodeon will go to protect that copyright? Like if Tom Kenny really
end of the
tried
world.
to, if Tom Kenny really tried to milk that voice to Kingdom Come, do you think they'd drag him like out to like year-long court cases for the
Yeah.
SpongeBob voice?
Yeah.
Yes, Nickelodeon is stupid enough to do that.
How far do you think? Do you think Tom Kenny? It will get to the point where Tom Kenny will face prison time?
Probably.
Okay, this is the thing I always think about that I want to bring up. Like, it would be awful if it happened, but if like Dan Castellaneta died or like Tom Kenny died tomorrow,
Why is
Would
that
they
funny?
continue-
Tomorrow.
would they continue the show? Would they
Yeah.
try to continue it, or
Of
would
course.
they
Of course
fucking?
Yeah, of course
Would.
they're gonna continue it. Yeah.
Simpsons for sure. They'll definitely continue it.
Cameron boys.
too.
Guys, I don't want to be like, I don't want to bring the mood down, but Marge is definitely the next to go.
Dude, she hasn't been able to do the voice for like 10 years. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
She just gets worse and worse.
Guys, what if on a live episode of The Simpsons, like you know, Marge is speaking normally, right, and then you just hear a croak in the booth, and they just leave the audio of her dying,
hear a
like
bear
actually.
fall over.
Something I can never think of is the cringe
Like-
ass videos of
like-
Nancy Cartwright going up to random people and just doing the Bart Simpson.
Like the random like 15-year-old kids.
Yeah. She's like, "Hey, Bart Simpson, what's happening, man?" And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, it's really good, man.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
good
that's
impression,
funny.
man."
Yeah, I saw that video.
And she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"I'm
yeah.
actually Bart Simpson, man. I'm actually the voice of Bart Simpson." Like, "Oh yeah, cool, man. Yeah, but no, I'm like actually the voice of Bart. I'm on the show."
Is it your mind blown? Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
pretty
you-
funny.
Yeah, the
No, it's
video.
an
The
impression.
kid
No, like actually, I'm on the TV show. Like I'm Bart Simpson. They cast me as the show.
That's
Yeah,
cool,
I saw
man.
that. I saw
Oh,
that
that's
video. The teen is like, "Oh, that's a really good impression." Haha.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Bart
I
Simpson.
think it was like I
Hilarious.
think he's like outside Walmart trying to sell like chocolate bars for his school, and she's like, "Hey, Bart Simpson, what's happening, man?" She like buys the whole box. She's like, "Oh,
Yo,
cool."
he's selling chocolate.
Okay, but honestly, if you had no idea
He's
what,
selling chocolate.
Yeah.
okay,
In, man.
but hold on, step in his shoes for a
Great.
second. If you honestly had no idea what a voice actor was, and some lady came up to you and did Bart Simpson's voice with a film camera, what would you do?
But he's like
Dude,
14.
if I'm like right now knowing who Nancy Cartwright is, and she came up to me doing the Bart Simpson voice, I'd be like, not very good, in it?
Like a British accent.
In it?
Oh man, you don't quite hit the mark on the Bart Simpson voice. I don't think it's all that good, man. I think you gotta work on that.
Just
You
genuinely
work.
offend
Bart
her.
Simpson, I'm Bart Simpson on the TV show. I don't think you are actually.
Nah,
You know,
that sounds a bit different.
you just do it.
I
It's like
think
you're
it's
doing
there's
Bart Simpson.
layers to the
It's
voice.
like you're
and
doing
just
Bart
not-
Simpson, but you're just doing it worse than actual Bart Simpson.
You're
you know?
not the Bart I know.
That's
Listen,
not the
all I
voice.
gotta, what's your name, Nancy? All I gotta say, Nancy, is don't quit your day job, okay? All right.
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
But no, I'm Bart Simpson on the TV show. You know,
Avery,
on-
Avery.
she
On
like,
the
starts,
TV show.
she like starts crying, like, no, I'm Bart.
I am Bart Simpson.
I,
Oh yeah, and I'm
I
Pee Wee
am-
Herman, Nancy. you
I
know?
am the boy.
and I'm Pee Wee Herman, and I'm the king of Spain. Yeah, get out of here.
And I'm
Dude,
Larry Cucumber.
what would you do if fucking
Yeah,
Paul
that'd be-
Rubens knocked on your door in the Pee Wee Herman outfit and doing the Pee Wee Herman character?
Dude,
I
I'd
mean,
be
like,
hyped.
Let him in.
come inside. Would you like invite him in and like make him food?
I'd be hyped, man. Whole day with him.
You call up everybody.
What would you do with him?
Pee Wee Herman's at my
I'd
fucking
have
house,
some
get
fun.
over
I don't
here.
know.
I'd play
What
Wii
if,
Sports.
what if
Wait,
he was
Wii
in your
Sports
kitchen and you're like,
Yes.
"Yo, Pee Wee, you want some
Okay.
breakfast?" Thank you, Avery.
You would,
Me
you
and
would like
P were
send
gonna
out
play
an
Just Dance.
you would send out like an ad, everyone just be like everyone Pee Wee Herman is at my fucking house right now.
Could you
Fucking
imagine
right
that
now.
picture? It's just me and Paul Rubens standing next to each other.
This can't be happening.
Dude, if you're like a Make-A-Wish kid at all, you should like not tell anyone, and just have your wish be for Paul Rubens to come to your house as a Pee Wee Herman guy, and just like take a picture of you and him in like your living room, like doing a bunch of different things, like playing video games, and then like months later, at everyone be like, guys, Pee Wee Herman's at my fucking house right now, and people like, no way, you just send the pictures, like, oh my god, he's just at your house right now, he's Pee Wee Herman, he's at your house.
He's pure.
Leave him alone.
He's peeing on her.
Avery, what if tomorrow you got an email from Fox like, "Hey, kid, we like the cut of your jib. How would you like to be the voice of Stewie Griffin?"
Would it Seth MacFarlane die or something?
And
No,
wait,
They just
he
didn't
just
want him.
doesn't want to do it
They're just
anymore.
done.
He just
I would
doesn't want to
accept the
do
role
Stewie
only
anymore.
if I could play Stewie Griffin in my own regular speaking voice.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Like if I could just go on Family Guy and be like, "Hey guys, it's me, Stewie Griffin." I
Hey
just go
guys,
like
what
that.
the deuce?
Hey guys, what the deuce? Damn you,
Violet.
vile woman.
Is that cool?
Yes.
Victory is mine.
Blast.
What the deuce?
What the deuce?
What the deuce?
Freeze
What the
Park
buck?
dude.
I've always wanted to make like my own version of Toy Story 2 where I just replace Rex's dialogue and just dub it over myself.
Yeah. No, me and Freeze wanted to do like a thing where we go to the server and we're like, hey guys, let's watch Toy Story 2, and we're all like, okay. But me and Freeze secretly just made like one line of Rex's voiced by Freeze.
Yeah,
And so
where
all of
they're
the
breaking
movie's
into the
the same.
venting thing and they're like, I don't want to use my head. It'll just be me going, I don't want to use my head.
And that's the only
Just the one
thing.
line.
You should do that, and you should take that and upload it to the Pirate Bay and have that be like the #1 download. For
Yeah.
Or that one
Freeze,
thing,
this is-
the one thing of Cars about Izzy.
Yeah, I was about to say this is very similar to my Cars story.
Yeah.
Tell it.
Should I tell that?
Yes.
Now that it's
Yes,
been
of
brought up?
course.
Yes.
Okay. I've told this story before to friends, but I guess it's gonna go public now. So gather around, children. So when I was a little lad, I don't know how young, my dad he was dating someone. My parents were divorced, so he was dating someone shortly after I was born. I had to have been like
Me?
3 or 4, and she had a kid, right? And they were off doing whatever, and they were like, "Oh, go play with her kid. He has cars." So I went into his room, and he had a little like shitty TV, like one of those combo TV DVD things. And he had cars in it, but his copy of Cars skipped at this one specific scene where they're all in the desert.
Yeah.
And like when McQueen drives away, and it did like a perfect cut, so that scene just looped on forever and ever and ever. But I was such a stupid little kid. I didn't realize the movie was skipping. I was like, wow, they've been in this desert for a really long time.
It's pretty boring.
And I just sort of, and then my dad was like, "Oh, okay, we gotta go." And I didn't even finish the movie. I left, and he was leaving the desert again, and then I came back.
And that's the only time you've seen Cars.
Yeah, that's the only time I've seen that movie.
Never saw it again.
That's how the movie ends. That's
Yeah.
just how it ends.
Yeah, it's that one scene where it's him in the blue car dock or whatever, and they're
Yeah.
just talking in the desert or whatever.
Yeah, and he drives away, and then they cut so he perfectly drives back again.
I saw the one video where it's the dad who like edited Toy Story 3, so when they're in
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking furnace,
Yeah.
it just ends.
That's so
Everyone's-
genius.
He's making all the old people watch it.
Yeah, he
He's
just
making-
puts
They're
he
like,
just puts the
"That's
credits
messed
right when they're in the fire thing, and then it's just credits.
Yeah,
It's like his kids watching it and they start crying.
Yeah, that's one of the
The old
best
people are
videos
like,
ever.
now that's messed up.
and
Why would
then
they
he
make
tells
that?
and then he tells his mom like 3 days later they edited it, and she was so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Free should do that to his mom.
Dude, you should do to your mom what was on that fucking.
Why would you show me
that
this
one-
movie?
That one thing Oni talked about editing in the Iron Giant.
Oh, yeah, the
It's
Iron
Gina
Giant.
Hogarth picking
Yeah.
lice out of his hair, and he just like eats it.
Yeah.
It's in the
Yeah,
movie.
eat a bug and for it, okay.
That's genius. If I had like fucking god tier animation quality level like talent, I would just be doing that to every single movie ever. I would just like add in like scenes where in the background like a character's penis just pops out of his pants and he just quickly puts it back in.
Speaking of Iron Giant,
Or a scene like where you
I
can
saw-
see like a character in the background just taking a big poop on the ground. You just start talking to him.
Anime in 8 Crazy Nights, a scene where Whitey's taking a shit and then wipes his pants and then leaves.
Technical.
I remember when
Dude,
the second SpongeBob movie came out, me and Avery like made a YouTube poop of the movie or something, and we were gonna like burn it to a disc and put it in a case and just put it at Walmart and see if anyone would notice.
That sounds genius.
I-
You should just do that
I've
now.
done that
I
like
know.
before I started working at Goodwill. I always used to just go there and just sneak in like random ass shit on like DVDs and just put them on the shelves like with no price on them.
Yeah. I
I
think we
always
put the
wanted to do
Wombology
that.
tape in there.
I always
still
wanted
have
to
it.
do that, but
I
with
don't think one-
tapes. I
Yeah.
always wanted to record some fucked up shit to like a VHS tape and leave it and see if anyone cares.
Some fucked up shit.
I feel like if
I'm
it
gonna
was
put-
on
I'm
a
gonna- I'm gonna
VHS, it'd be
put-
like way creepier.
I'm gonna put like Faces of Death Volume 1 on like a fucking DVD like titled Strawberry Shortcake for a
Oh my
season.
god, no.
We had a pretty great VHS prank idea once that we talked
Oh,
about.
What was it?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was the one- it was the one with our
so
friends,
the
right?
victim.
Yeah.
It was gonna be. So we used to have this buddy named Jared. All right, that's what we're gonna call
Yeah,
him.
we're gonna call him Jared, not Fogel.
And we
From
had this
Subway.
idea.
Damn, it wasn't fun.
We had this idea to make this tape where it's a picture of him. It says "Rest in Peace" and its full name. It has his full address. Picture of his house, and we were gonna go and put that tape like in the woods. And then like next time we all hung up, we would like just go walk past the woods and be like, "Oh my god, hey, there's a VHS tape on there. Let's take it." And so we would go back to my place. And we would put the tape in, and one of us would be like, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom." Just go to like the breaker box, and we'd play the tape. And when it gets to like R.I.P. his name, we just turn the lights on and off in the entire apartment.
Yeah.
I remember specifically it was record some like innocent shit because I'm into tapes, so it's just like SpongeBob, and then it cuts to commercial, and then it just out of nowhere just goes to "Rest in Peace, Jarrett."
Guys, I have a story to tell.
No, you don't.
Tell me, baby.
I'm gonna tell one of yous. All right. So one time I went to the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
And then on the shelf, and then
Yeah?
here's the real kicker, right? After I saw that big bag of Cheerios, I went home and I didn't think about it since.
What a
Awesome.
wonderful podcast.
That reminds me of a story where I think this was like one of my earliest memories ever. Was me going to Walmart with my dad, and it was like this like it wasn't like the normal Walmart we go to, but we were like in like some other fucking like city, and we just went to this rundown dingy ass Walmart that's like half the size of normal Walmarts. We went in there, and the floors were fucking dirty. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna come in here and get some milk and leave. And so we spent like 30 minutes in that place just trying to. And we got to the section of the milk, and there was milk, but it had like it was like moldy, and it was like my dad was pissed. He was like, "Who the fuck is running this joint?" And so we were walking down, and we went up to the manager and just said, "Hey man, like the milk is like bad." And he's like, "Oh yeah, okay." And the manager just sort of left us to fuck off, and my dad was like, "What's going on here?" And we were passing by to go back to the milk section to see if there was any chance of us getting more milk. And we're walking past like the meat section of like, was it the ground beef and shit? And my dad was like fucking, he was like eyeballing this meat. He was like, "What the?" He was looking at it, and he was noticing like things move around in it, and the beef. And so he was like, "Oh my god, are these fucking cockroaches?" And I look at him and I go, "Well, it's not a boob roach."
But
There it is.
there it is.
Knew
A
it.
long-awaited joke. I knew it too.
I thought you were just gonna
Right
do
when
the
he said
story.
right when he said the milk was moldy, I knew where this was going.
One of my earliest known memories, and then you say it in great detail.
I thought you were gonna. Yeah, it's always. I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
tell
you
the
just knew you
fucking
were going-
circus story.
You just knew you and your dad were going for milk, and you could speak.
Milk?
Malk.
Milk?
Milk.
What's a glass of
in-
milk?
Mouth.
Mm,
Hey, that's a reference.
Milk.
mm,
Mm.
mm.
In.
Breaking Bad.
What about it?
Guys, can we get into the poop stories?
Right.
Oh, I
Already?
don't want to talk about poo.
Already? We gotta save
I'm
that.
gonna
for
say that for
next time.
Kata.
Yeah.
no, man.
We gotta save it for later.
Oh, dude.
Well, we can do one an episode.
Okay.
We could like end
Can I
off like every
premiere-
episode like on a poop
Yeah,
story.
let's do that.
Okay. I feel like since this is a special occasion, I should probably premiere a poop story I've never told before.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
shit.
World premiere, guys.
Dude,
World
oh
premiere.
yeah.
So stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming up next.
The special poop story.
Later.
Are we?
I
What were we
think
talking about?
Planet
What were we talking
Sheen.
about before? Planet Sheensies.
No.
Why not?
Fuck that show. What stupid idiot was like, yeah, let's bring back Jimmy
Stupid
Neutron.
idiot.
It was like, yeah, let's bring Jimmy Neutron back like 3 years later, but with only Sheen and nothing is funny and get none of the original crew on it.
Nothing is funny.
That's very true. Nothing was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Planet Sheen supposed to be like an entirely different series? But
Yeah,
they
Planet
fucked
Sheen
Yeah, it
was like
was.
an
Different
entirely
series.
different show, and they were just like, yeah, this is cool and all, but make it Sheen.
Yeah.
What if
so
you
Also,
okay guys, what if you went to go pitch a show to a network and it's like, alright, this is fine, but get rid of all the original characters and just put Gene.
yeah, those guys probably had like a whole pitch bible and everything full of their own ideas that they worked on for months,
After
and then it just turned into that.
yeah, just make it Sheen. Well, what I fucking hate is that they had like a Carl wannabe. They had Doppy, who was a green alien, who was just Carl. And it's like, if you're gonna have Sheen, just fucking put Carl there.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Stupid.
Jimmy Neutron is cool.
It always things always fuck up when they just make a whole show just on the comedy relief.
Jimmy Neutron.
I don't think I've seen anything where they get away with here's a spin-off show starring the comedy relief as the main character.
Because they're now designed to be the main character.
I know.
It just doesn't work. I'm
Most
glad
people
they
always-
never made a Simpsons spin-off. Because I just can't imagine what it would be.
Oh,
And
don't hold your breath.
The Barney Show.
And then the
Barney and
Muppet-
Friends.
Yeah.
Now that fucking Disney has it, they're absolutely gonna do a spin-off.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it'll be a Disney Plus exclusive. They'll have the Kermit.
It's gonna be they're gonna
It should just be like
That's-
it should just be like The Simpsons without The Simpsons.
It's gonna be like
The soap, the
Sideshow
soap, the
Bob
soap.
or some shit. Or not even. Has it what's it what's a popular?
I
character?
think-
You know what?
I think
That'll
a
be
Simpsons
so
spin-off
good.
could
Guys, the Sideshow Bob sideshow. Get it?
They're probably-
Ooh,
That might be it.
that's
That's-
cheeky.
I was trying to think because The Simpsons has a lot of other background characters. I think a spinoff could work, but it's too late in the show's run for anyone to really care. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking something think of 22 short films about Springfield,
Yeah.
but as full episodes of things.
That's what I was saying, yeah, with The
Yeah.
Simpsons without The Simpsons.
You know what?
Yeah.
Screw the Simpsons. Bring back the Critic.
Yeah.
Yes.
My boy Jay.
Yeah.
I've never
I'm
seen
gonna
a
watch
critic
that.
in my entire life.
But actually bring
It's
it back
good.
and not on the internet.
Yeah. No, that was I don't know. That was weird. We don't discuss that.
Yeah.
Wayne, you need to watch The Critic.
The
It's my
panda
favorite.
look like that.
When Clerks 3 comes out, they should do another 6 episodes of Clerks
I
animated.
also need to watch
Oh, I
it.
love
Yeah.
Clerks Animated. Speaking of Clerks Animated, I bought the whole series. The DVD,
Yeah.
which for on eBay for $3, free shipping and everything.
Dope.
I know, right?
$3
It's one
or
of my
$30?
favorite animated adult
$3.
cartoons.
I have it on VHS.
Clerks.
Nice.
The one I have, it's all of the cartoons in a row, but in between each one, they have little skits with Jay and Silent Bob just at the side of a pool, like the South Park tapes with Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they added that. They added that
I
to
love
all
shit.
releases.
I love
In
that
fact,
shit.
fun fact. They made the DVD pretty much rated R or whatever just because of those skits, because they curse and stuff.
Oh wow.
Oh,
But the actual cartoon is PG. It's only it's only uncensored and rated for mature audiences just because of those skits.
huh.
That's dope.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the Clerks animated series.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It is.
Gotta watch
It's
that
just
too.
all of them is just good joke after good joke after good joke. It makes me laugh every time.
It
I want
has
more.
It has my favorite joke in animation history. Is the freaking ending for episode 4 with we're sorry, but due to circumstances beyond our control, I forget how it goes, but pretty much they lose the rest of the original animation. So they
Oh
just
yeah, and they make it all fucking anime.
they just make it up with
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
love how they make the second episode.
That's
a
one of my
clip
favorite things too. It just makes me.
Yeah, the clip
Yeah.
show is so
Oh
genius.
god, a bear is driving. How can this be?
Ah,
show. It's just the second
clip show?
episode.
It's just a
Yeah.
second. Yeah, they just flash back to the first episode. I'm pretty sure that was one of the only episodes aired on TV.
It
too.
was
Yeah.
literally the second episode.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
really
funny.
like-
And then they replayed the same clip of them climbing the tower 3
Yeah.
times in a row.
I like the, I like the one where they're all in baseball, and
Oh, yeah.
they're all in the bus, and then Jay goes over to Dante, and he's all like, you wanted to see me, coach? And he's like, no, and he's like, all right, who said that the coach wanted to see me? And it's just some kid in the back laughing.
I want more Duckman.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool too.
I want another
Yeah.
season. They
Yeah.
ended it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
What will happen?
Man, can we discuss that? How many shows end on a
I really
cliffhanger?
wish they did not cancel the I've never really liked Seinfeld at all, but the Seinfeld animated show that went on for like 2 episodes was actually like really good.
There's an
There's a
animated show?
Seinfeld animated show.
What's that?
What?
Yeah,
No.
what?
I just made that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, fuck off.
Seinfeld
I
animated.
I tell people my favorite sitcom is Seinfeld, and they look at me like I'm a fucking freak.
Is that
I
really
don't
your
get it.
favorite
'Cause you are a
sitcom?
fucking freak.
Oh man.
What, one of them, yeah.
Uh,
I've never
I
seen
like
it.
Seinfeld a lot.
Tell me your favorite joke.
yeah, go on.
What do you mean, my favorite joke?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Tell us your favorite joke from the show.
I like George eating the calzone in the office, and the guy there is like, give me a piece. And he just hands him his calzone, and he eats it in front of him, and then he doesn't give it back.
I've never seen Seinfeld.
I mean,
Fuck off.
Wait, yeah.
I like Seinfeld.
I've never seen it.
Seinfeld is funny. There's a lot of good episodes.
I like
Dude,
Curb Your
ever since
Enthusiasm.
I
watched
like
It might be because
Philadelphia.
it might be because I grew up in New York, and Seinfeld is like the white noise of New York because it plays on
Oh,
every
yeah.
channel.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched maybe like 5 episodes of Seinfeld, and no joke, every single one of them had a scene that was just like the short, fat, stubby guy going something like, "Oh man, Jerry, oh man, I cannot poop." Jerry, and Jerry's like, "Oh come on, you have to poop." "Oh man, no, Jerry, I cannot poop right now." Jerry, and then Jerry's like, "Oh no, dude, come on, you have to poop." It's like, "Oh no, Jerry, I don't think I can poop." And then Kramer comes in, he's like, "I'm about to poop."
Michael Richards comes in and says, "We're gonna."
No!
No! Also, I'll have you know his name is George Costanza, not the short little guy.
yeah, George.
The peanut is neither a pea nor a
And
nut.
Richard comes in and says, "Work."
That's Jay Sherman's dad.
I like
I like
Malcolm in the
anything with-
Middle.
I like
Malcolm in
anything
the
I
with
Middle.
like
Newman.
Malcolm in the Middle.
I love that show.
I'll fight you for it. Thank you.
Okay,
Malcolm Richard comes in and says, "I would like to apologize."
Afro American.
Uh,
I always avoid when you guys talk about Malcolm in the Middle for a very specific reason. I've never really seen it, and I don't think it's interesting.
But you've never
Only
really
been
seen it?
No,
So why
I've never
what do
really
you
seen
mean?
it either.
Yes, you
Man.
have.
I don't- anything I've seen.
I've kind of just been pretending that I've seen it.
You're lying.
I am lying.
You're
No,
lying.
I've never really seen it. I know Frankie Muniz is in it, and I know the theme song, and that's about it.
It's
Well,
like
how's
the
the theme
best
song
live
go,
action
Izzy?
show ever.
I've
You're
only
not the boss
seen
of me
like
now, and you're not so big. That
They
you're
might
I
not-
be
feel like you
giants.
would. I feel like you would like the show, Izzy, because I'm trying to think. Wow, what was it?
it's just a good show from what I've seen of. I
yeah.
haven't like
They
watched
make,
most
really
of it.
good.
It was just really
they
fun.
make a lot of references to shows that are very you.
like.
Like every now and then they'll be watching The Critic on TV. And that's just
No,
the
they
exact
don't.
same.
Fuck off. No, suck my ass. They don't do that.
Yeah, but like, what if they actually?
I don't know
did,
why you're
and
laughing.
They did.
I think you would like it though.
Yeah, honestly though.
Dude,
I don't
you
think you would
know
like it.
what?
All they do is floss and say Fortnite. And
Shut up.
They're really ahead of their time.
I'm not
Izzy,
that fucking. I'm not that fucking inept.
Izzy, you would turn on Malcolm Middle and just go cringe and then turn it off.
Cringe.
No, they don't do Fortnite.
You would whip it in like going cringe.
Fortnite?
I
Now
didn't.
hold on.
I didn't say.
I'm playing Fortnite tonight.
Fortnite
Izzy, you're the type.
tonight.
Izzy, you're the type of fella. You're the type of fella to say
Fela?
certified cringe moment, but replace the C with like the B
Fela?
emoji that's red.
Certified Grinch moment.
Shut up, don't say it.
What's your problem?
Certified cringe moment.
Dude.
You fuck off. Is Malcolm in the Middle anything like the show The Middle?
No.
Yeah, it's
No.
exactly the same.
Fuck off. Stop gaslighting me.
Wait,
2
but
seconds.
I actually kind of don't know.
Okay, I'm actually gonna be serious here. The Middle is weird because it's if you had no idea like the history, if you saw like 2 episodes of Malcolm Middle and saw like 1 episode of The Middle, I would not blame anyone for thinking it's a spin-off.
Yeah,
it's like-
or
it's
just
like a
thinking it's the
similar,
same
like, sort
show.
of- it's like the same like sort of dysfunctional family sitcom sort of deal.
Because I
With, like
always
some
got
of the sort of like same character dynamics, but it's just weird.
The Middle
It's
is
fun.
much more standard sitcom-y.
yeah, because I'm familiar with The Middle because I grew up with it airing all the time and my family really likes it. but I always compared it to Malcolm in the Middle because of the similar title and sort of similar looking characters. Like the little kid in Malcolm in fucking the Middle kind of looks like Dewey,
Mm.
but
Ew.
like
Yeah, the
I
only
would
really big
make I would make
similarities
I'd
that
make I'd sorry.
the kid in the middle is sort of like a stupider Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would always
No,
make
no.
vague comparisons like that, and I was like, oh, did maybe one took inspiration from the other? I don't know. I never
They got
bothered
the
watching
on
Malcolm in the
paper.
Middle.
They got the same format.
Okay.
They've
Yeah.
got the same like single camera sort of sitcom dynamic with like the.
Isn't the kid in the middle really smart?
Yeah, what's his name? Brick?
Yeah, isn't he also
He's
really
like-
smart
he's
like
like-
Malcolm is?
Yeah.
He's like really smart but autistic.
Mm.
He also has like Andy Milonakis disease, and
Right.
and like he like devoted his entire life to Jesus Christ now. Like that's on YouTube. It's just
I
it's
didn't
just
know
him reading
that.
like Bible verses.
I knew
You can find
New
I could
information.
recognize the Andy Milonakis stuff though, yeah.
Yeah, he's
I've
like
never seen. I've
32
never
and
seen that
still-
either.
I've never seen the middle. I don't even really know what it is, but I have seen Malcolm in the Middle.
The Middle
and you
was
should
like-
watch it.
The middle was like 10 years ago probably.
Mm.
Do you know what's a movie that's completely
Fox.
underrated that people need to talk about more?
What?
What?
Where the Wild Things Are from like 2011.
Really?
I'm
No.
not gonna lie.
I don't
That's
need to
the
talk
The
about
Wild
it more.
Rumpus Start.
That legitimately, I'm not gonna. That's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my entire life. The Where the Wild Things Are movie from like 2011.
Really?
It's
The
it
Wild
has-
Things Are.
it's not like a so bad it's good movie. I just think it's genuinely a really good movie.
I've seen it once.
I have two.
You were like 9.
I literally remember nothing about it besides the fact that it's motion capture.
I remember
I
one
feel-
part scaring me and that's it.
I feel like all of you should really give it a retrospective view.
All right.
'Cause-
You know what? I'll take your
Okay.
word on that. I'll look into it.
Avery tricks us watching like a really bad movie.
No, I swear to God, this is the one time where I'm being serious. I cannot express how much I like.
I feel like you're doing that with me to Lemony Snicket, Series of Unfortunate Events. You're like, oh, it's one of the best movies of all time. I
No,
feel like if
no,
I
no,
rewatch
no,
it, it's
no,
gonna be
no.
garbage.
No.
Okay,
No.
I won't blame you for finding Lemony Snicket's garbage because that's just a movie I really like. But I will say, I think it's Where the Wild Things Are is directed by Spike Lee.
No,
That's his
it's
movie.
Spike Jones.
Spike Jones, yeah, I get those. It's the black guy and the white guy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Spike Jones. It has such great direction. Like the puppets in the movie are really weird. Like it's huge like bodysuits, but like their huge mouths open. What was the one Muppet that's like a guy in a suit with his fucking mouth flapping open and up?
I know exactly who you're talking about. Sweetums.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like the guy in like Muppet's Life who'd come out like he would like actually just come out on
Right.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's like much more high tech.
Mm.
I get you. I get you.
I get you. But Lemony Snicket's is actually the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Also.
Isn't the commentary for that movie on the DVD Lemony Snicket just dissing on the movie because he hates it?
Yeah,
It's
and
Lemony
it's the director like apologizing or something.
It's like Lemmy Snicket and the director, and all it is Lemmy Snicket going, "This is quite bad, isn't it?" And the director's going, "Yeah, I'm sorry, man."
Isn't it?
Didn't they make a new Netflix series of Unfortunate Events?
Yeah,
I
they
don't really
did.
like that either.
Neil Patrick Harris
Okay.
is Count Olaf in that one.
It's not good.
I think both castings are
It's pretty
stupid. I don't like either.
What? I think Jim Carrey is perfect as
Yeah,
Count
me
Olaf.
too.
I think
Like,
that's like
come
one
on.
of his best roles. Like
Really?
even if the movie, even if like you don't like the movie itself, like the whole thing was everyone loved Jim Carrey's performance. Like everyone's like, okay, this movie sucked, but good job, Jim.
Yeah, but that's just Jim Carrey, though. I don't know.
I will say that's sort of a running theme with like bad Jim Carrey movies is that people are like, this movie sucks, but Jim Carrey was good in it.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
People kind of said the exact same thing about the Sonic movie. I like the Sonic movie, but the
Dude,
general
next week
consensus-
I'm gonna come up and be like, dude, actually I rewatched Mr. Popper's Penguins. It's a really good movie.
I saw it in theaters. I can't remember like anything that happens after the first 5 minutes or so.
I watched it in my mom's room and I was doing the laundry and it was just on the background.
What's funny is
Uh,
Jim Carrey considers that like one of his passion projects was Mr. Popper's Penguins.
That's funny.
But I don't think anybody
Man,
liked
he
that
really
movie.
liked that one, huh?
Yeah.
I read the book for it
That's why I
back
quit.
in like middle school. But I never saw the
Jim-
movie.
Didn't Jim Carrey go like fucking insane doing the Grinch?
I know it was really
No,
bad.
it
Like
was
the
it was
suit
the man.
like,
It was
crazy.
Man on the Moon where he's playing Andy Kaufman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
He was just
He, like,
really
he-
into the method acting.
No, it was like the Grinch suit was
No,
also like terrible.
with the Grinch, there was something
Oh
about
yeah,
him getting. He had to get like
he said
he had to get like a CIA agent to like train him.
Oh,
he
right.
had
Yeah.
he had a Navy SEALs torture trainer like
Yeah, I
prepare
was
him for
just
the
gonna
Grinch
say
bit.
that.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They had someone
Like
to train him
the-
because it's gonna be yeah.
The makeup to the Grinch took so long, it was so boring, it was like 12 hours, and they had him sitting in a chair, that they got like a Navy SEAL torture like specialist to just come in and just like sort of mentally prepare him for what he's about to go through.
What?
That's fucking metal, dude.
Metal.
It's a pro.
The thing is, I think about that and how much effort it took, and then I think of the scene of the Grinch just like dancing and pushing his hands at the screen, going ah, ah. It's like that's why you waited 12 hours to do that.
I watch that movie every Christmas Eve. It's approaching me.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at. The poster.
Yeah.
I don't like I like the Grinch movie, but I don't like how like I don't know the way it was shot. It's like they slightly smudged the lens, so it's
Yeah.
like, sort of like it's
I
weirdly
love the
tinted.
Grinch.
I've only seen it like 3 times, and the last time I watched it was a few years ago. That's exactly what I was thinking. It seemed like I was like watching a dream or something.
Wait, like
Yeah.
they like it's like a blur or something.
It looked
It's weird.
awful.
Yeah, they have like
I
they have like
fucking
a
love
weird
that
blur to
movie.
it. I hate it. I hate fucking
It's
Lily. You gotta
crazy.
watch
I
the,
like it.
I never
Lily,
liked
you
that
gotta watch
movie.
the Illumination Grinch.
I've never seen that actually.
I saw that.
It's garbage. Don't bother.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad.
Green and salty, just like my nuts.
What
I
do
love that.
What do they do in that movie? Because
Like,
like
It's so
the trailers
all
just
they
made
did-
it look like the Grinch just like walks around New York and that's it or something.
that's pretty much
Yeah,
like it.
They
It
turned
kind of
the
messes up
Grinch into
the
like
point.
they turned the Grinch into like the meh fucking meme face.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
what it seemed
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
No,
They
because
They cleaned up his design a lot, and it looks great.
yeah, no, it's really funny because the fucking Tyler the Creator fucking version of the Grinch, he's like, and his teeth all yellow like during the movie, and like his teeth are white in the fucking design. So it's
These
just
teeth
like
are perfect
Like
white.
perfect and straight and
the
white.
Grinch is supposed to have like ticks in his teeth and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be foul. He's supposed to be like.
they at least
shit.
made him gross in the live action one. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Just watch the live action movie.
The scene where he eats the onion
And he doesn't have-
up on his mouth.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the fucking like the yellow eyes with like the cat pupils and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look really clean.
I used to be
It's fucking-
deathly afraid of the live action Grinch movie when I was little because of the opening scene where it's the kids on the mountain and the huge
Yeah.
ass fucking head popped out the door.
That scene
Yeah.
kind of freaked me out.
That
too.
shit scarred
You
me.
guys,
Guys,
you guys
I
ever
remember-
see the, wait?
no.
You guys ever see? Since we're talking about Grinch designs, you ever see the Game Boy Color Grinch game for the live action movie, where whoever
Yes.
did the fucking sprites for it made Grinch like really overly furry and
Yeah.
like sexual?
Yeah.
What really? I need.
What's
what,
funny
dead.
is that
Homosexual.
what's funny is that in Universal, like in the Seuss land, like one of those drawings is just somewhere in the fucking land. Like if you get off, if you get off the
did you
little
just-
like, if you get off the little trolley thing that you can ride on, where you're like in the air and you go through the fucking thing and you go down the stairs, one of those drawings is just on the wall.
Oh wow.
Izzy,
Yeah.
you really like people were overlapping talking to you, so I just heard you say they made the Grinch fuzzy and homosexual.
Okay, not homosexual, but in the Game Boy Color Grinch game, they like make the Grinch really like overly erotic and sexual, and it's
Yeah.
really weird. Hold on, let me try and find a picture.
Yeah, I've never
They
seen
make
it.
Oh,
him look
you know
like
what? Speaking of
they
that,
make him look like a furry.
You're gonna send like a sprite of him like blowing some guy, and you're like, oh yeah, I see what you're doing.
yeah, that was in the game. There's a moment in the freaking Illuminati. Illuminati.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Illuminati,
Illuminati.
the Illuminati Grinch.
The Illuminati Grinch movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
The only notable scene that I still remember, and it's the only thing I remember from the movie, is that at one point Grinch like twerks to the
Whoa.
song
Oh,
"Boogie"
yeah,
by
yeah,
Brockhampton.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's just
really?
the actual,
And he has,
it's just
like-
the
he has,
actual
like-
song
yeah.
Boogie, like unedited. It's just Boogie by Brockhampton, and he's like twerking with like underwear.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, he has like pink shiny underwear that says
Yeah.
like juicy or something.
Yeah,
Now I
and
gotta
it's
see the
face.
movie.
No, it does.
No,
Dude,
like Max the dog like goes up the stairs and it's like in his face and it's playing that song in the fucking
Yeah.
background.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. My sexual awakening as a kid was watching the Grinch movie and the
Also-
scene where he kicks the tiny people out the car and he sits on them.
Oh my God.
You should say what your actual sexual awakening was.
Yeah.
Yeah, bah humduck.
Oh, yeah.
It was the scene in the Grinch movie where he puts his foot in front of the tiny people in the car and then he like puts his butt. It's like the close up shot of his butt.
scooch
leaning
over a
down on
bit.
the car.
No, you said the one Family Guy thing was your sexual awakening.
It was the scene in the episode where the nerd and Meg are dating and they're trying to break up. So Lois dresses up as what's her name, Raven?
I don't know.
X-Men,
Yeah, something like that.
the blue
thing.
chick.
Yeah.
She's in the hotel room, like
That
she's in
was
the hotel room and she gets off.
You should also talk
Avery.
about Bah Humduck if you want to.
The blue bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's her name?
All right, so set the scene, okay? It's I'm like 11 years old. I'm in my room, and I'm just watching Bah Humdog, the
The Looney Tunes Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
yeah, and all of a sudden it was just sort of on in the background. I'm just in my bed. I'm like staring up at the ceiling, listening to it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tug my dick. And then I start jerking off while Bah Humdog is in the background playing.
Uh-huh.
And that was the first time.
Yeah. That was the first time. I didn't come though because I was afraid I was gonna make my bed a mess. So I just like sort of got to the point where you're about to come, and then just sort of like went to sleep.
uh,
I was gonna say the fucking Illumination movie. It's literally like the Grinch one. It's literally like he goes to the fucking like supermarket and he buys stuff, and he's like, "Ugh, I hate people," and then he like goes back home, and it's just boring. Like
Yeah.
he's supposed to never want to step foot in Whoville like ever, so it's kind of stupid.
They
And
suck.
they made Cindy Lou Who like really boring too.
Didn't
Did you say
they make her like a stereotypical like smart girl or something? Like,
Well, no, they gave her like a group of friends and like, oh, we're gonna capture Santa so we can like ask him to be nice to my mom, and that's literally like what it is.
Yo,
That's what
capture
it
the
is.
flag.
And she has like this whole side plot about like all that, and it's just fucking boring, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Benedict Cumberbatch is the Grinch.
Yeah,
It's
he is.
like stupid casting because he sounds so like not Grinch.
He
He's not a
sounds
bad
like
actor,
fucking.
but he sounds
what-
so like clean and cut.
He
and he's
sounds like
"Oh,
what's
I'm
his
the
face in
Grinch."
that movie. He sounds like fucking like what's his name? The guy who played Flint Lockwood.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sounds like
him.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader?
Bill Hader. Yeah.
That is Bill Hader. Wow.
Yeah. He sounds like Bill Hader in the fucking Grinch movie. It's weird.
He just sounds
Whatever.
bored instead of like malicious.
He's never, he's never gonna be Santa.
Or I hate Christmas. I hate it.
Didn't that kid die?
What?
Rest in peace.
What kid?
The adult man. The adult man who played like Chad Grinch in the How to Grinch
Oh.
Christmas like died at like 22.
Rest in
Fuck.
peace.
Did you not
He
know
died-
about this, Lily?
He died playing such a good little character.
You ever see the behind the scenes photo of Jim Carrey as the Grinch hanging out with Nutty Professor?
I think so. Yeah.
It's awesome.
I like Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's
too.
good.
Ad break.
He's probably my favorite actor.
Yeah, let's do an
Really?
ad break, guys. We'll be right back.
Kmart shoppers, stop by the men's department where a wide assortment of sweaters and shaker knits, cottons, and jacquards are available in the newest colors and styles. Our fleece tops and pants for men's and boys are made in the USA and are available in a rainbow of colors at a low Kmart price. Whether you're restoring a home or throwing a party, the key to success is organization. Fortunately, Rubbermaid makes all the things you need to put your home in order. For the kitchen, you'll find everything from organizers to sinkware to serve-and savers. Not to mention a Rubbermaid wastepaper basket with a dual-action lid. Or for the bigger cleanups, get a Roughneck 32-gallon refuge container. We have whatever you need to keep everything in its place.
Have you ever thought to yourself,
Well, I guess we're doing
Man,
Man
this now.
scared. Shave those
I
fucking hairs.
man, I just am not as fresh as I want to be as a man.
Man, I got
Get
some
you
more
wake
serious
up
with
one
that
day
beard
Spanish
and
going
be
on
deep
right
and
man,
now.
have
my
another
body
And
is
I need to
so
like,
swamp.
and there's like a lot of
Do you look in the
hairs.
mirror?
Get
just
more
Spotify. Man,
snap
you
your
want to
finger
listen
on
to
your
an
face?
ad for 30
Well, don't
minutes?
I have a product for you?
Audible.com. Get your
With our
audiobooks for
new
free.
promo, you can go to
NordVPN. Get
www.manscaped.com
fucking
/poopcast.
hacked,
Honey,
bro.
get
Have
money.
you ever heard of
Penis.com.
First
Buy
order
Blue
now.
of the
Apron has your
men
foods.
body
They got like
freshener
all
kit.
sorts of foods. They
In the
got
body
like the
freshener kit, you
edible
get
foods.
one
They
shake,
got
Robin Hood
edible
Baking
foods. They
will
got
let
Have you
you
ever been
get
to Walmart?
soft.
nuts,
baby wipes, and a
apples.
special
Who's farting in the back?
body.
Freeze, I know it's you.
I'm gonna
You can
take
save
it.
up to 50% off. Full 50% off. And guess what? It comes with free shipping. That's right, free shipping.
Ooh.
I'll be right
If
back.
you go to
There's a ghost.
manscaped.com /poopcast, 15%
Poop.
off your first order. Free shipping.
Oh, I don't think I just heard what I think I just heard.
Hey guys, we're back from the ad break.
I don't think I heard what I heard.
Whoa.
When
Let's talk
I
about
do my poop story.
Rugrats.
No.
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 Damn. Got some issues with Rugrats.
Sorry. That was my body rejecting over the topic of Rugrats.
I
Yeah.
always love when people cough and they just don't do the they just do the
Yeah.
there was a point in time where every time I laughed it would just be me going
You're
You
not
evaporate?
getting picked up. Yeah, it's not picking
that's
up.
me sizzling like I'm in the hot sun.
Like that?
It's like dropping an egg down on a fucking pan. Going,
That's so boring.
Santa.
Santa. The Grinch?
The
The fuck?
Your main one.
I watched Iron Giant for the first time in a decade a week ago, and I liked it a lot.
I love the Iron Giant. It's my favorite movie.
It's so good.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
it
cool.
is. Hey,
Hogarth.
come on.
Hogarth was
No,
like
it's not.
Hey,
jumping up and down.
The Iron Giant is not your favorite movie.
then
You know
what
what's his
is?
favorite movie? He says it like all the
I
time.
don't know how I.
Yeah. Ooh.
If that's not my favorite movie, then what is it?
Yeah, don't
I don't know.
decide for
I
him.
introduced you to the Iron Giant, and when we first watched it, you said it
Ooh.
sucked.
That is so not true.
I went to your house and I showed you the Iron Giant. I was like,
You
"Dude,
never
this is
did.
like the best
You
movie."
never did such thing.
And you watched it.
You
and
never
you-
did
you-
this.
and you were like, why is
Ooh.
you're like, why is he crying
Never
over the
did it.
fucking robot? This is
Never did it. None of the lies.
why
No
is he crying
fibbing.
over the dumb robot?
Fibbing.
No.
Freeze.
No
This is
fibbing.
why in life I will always be a leader, and you'll always be a sheep follower.
Fibbing.
okay?
She.
Let's talk about Dr. Mugman Monroe.
You are
Talk
the
about
sheep, I am the
Dean from
wolf.
the Iron Giant.
Fuck Dean.
What?
Yes, I will. Excuse me? Let's
Why
fucking
did you
go.
say
Yeah.
that?
Because I don't know. People
There
go
is
on
nothing
and
wrong
on
with
about
him.
it.
Is
People
he?
go
hot.
on and on. People, listen.
Is he?
Hear me out.
You don't like
Hear,
Dean?
hear me out. People
Dean's a
go
coffee
on
dude,
it.
right? Dude with the
Motherfucker.
Yeah, the guy with coffee.
Yeah.
No, he's cool.
Yeah. No. People go on and on about how fucking hot Dean is, and he does like nothing.
He does
What
not
do you
do
mean?
nothing.
That's the hot part.
He's in the fucking. They see him at the beginning getting coffee, and then he's in the little art shop, and then he hides a giant, and then that's it.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, and he's a little fucking weirdo.
He goes,
No.
listen, it's
That's wrong.
espresso.
Wrong.
It's like Capizilla.
Wrong. Go watch
I
the
like-
movie again. 3 more
I
times.
like Kent Mansley.
But he's cool in your book.
Yeah, he's funny.
Fucking
So he's
pencil
cool.
head dork.
Yeah, exactly. But he's funny. He made me laugh.
He's like, well,
Come
you
on.
give
More
birth,
than
but
I give-
after I give birth, let me cut the umbilical, man.
Dean is cool. You drool.
Ooh.
No,
He had
Kent
to-
Mansley
he had to
says,
pull
"Where
that
you
one
going?
out.
Where you going?"
Whoa.
Yeah.
See you later, Hogarth.
See you later, Hogarth.
Oh,
That's my
see you
favorite
later,
character.
Fuck off.
Goddard.
Shut up. Suck my
Shut
titty.
up. Sorry.
I love Kent Mansley because he's a little neurotic fucking bitch. He's like a pigeon, but as a human.
Pigeon?
Damn.
Pigeon?
Didn't have to say
That's
that.
harsh, man.
He worries about everything, and he looks like cockeyed. He's a fucking little.
As opposed to penis-eyed.
As opposed to boob-eyed?
Boob-eyed.
Dick-eyed.
Yeah.
Cock.
What does that mean?
It means I don't know. Start off with his face. Look at the little loser.
I definitely heard any of those words over Avery's laugh.
I said, I don't know, just like staring off in his face, like not really focusing on anything, being like weird and looking around a lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, well, Kent Mansley shits himself 15 billion times in the
He
fucking
does,
movie.
and it's hilarious.
He's a
Why
dork.
does
I laugh
Kent
every
Mansley?
time.
Does anyone else notice that Kent Mansley looks exactly like Woody from Toy Story?
He looks,
He looks
like
like
Matt
Conan
Watson.
O'Brien.
He looks like Matt Watson.
He looks like Woody from
We
Toy
said like
Story.
3 different people.
He doesn't look like Woody from Toy Story.
Yes, he does.
He has different
Put the hat
hair.
on him. Put the hat
looks
on
like-
him.
Different hair.
He looks like Conan O'Brien.
It's different hair.
Conan O'Brien.
He's different hair. They got the same face.
It's different hair.
I'm sorry. What?
Ah,
You are an idiot.
you
You are the father.
are
What?
Gee, Red, what are we gonna do today? Same thing we do every day, Stimpy.
the same thing we do every day, Steve.
Dee.
Davey, I want a cookie.
Cookie.
Dexter's a cookie.
Dexter.
That was a good lyric. I like that.
Dexter.
I want to do the Dexter Sucks collab. Funny.
Do it.
I talked about this like 5 years ago. I wanted to do, when I still did collab images, I wanted to do a collab where it's just like 30 people all draw Mandark pointing and laughing, and then in the center someone draws Dexter crying.
And who's gonna be the Dexter?
It would have to be someone special. It'd have to be like
Me?
Okay,
Dave.
right.
It'd have to be
I'll
like
do it.
Dave.
The silence?
No, Lily will do it.
No, have me do it. I have to draw it in under 30 seconds.
Okay.
It's just these amazing, beautiful Mandark drawings and just this one shitty little Dexter in the middle.
That's why they're laughing at him.
I always like the idea of this entire call being full of artists, but I do the thumbnail, and it's like the worst art out of everyone's, and it's just me scribbling in MS Paint
You can do this on
with
though.
my mouse.
Yeah,
Do it.
do it.
I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Avery, drum me.
Draw me.
Okay.
Fuck.
Draw me.
Okay.
Drum
Okay.
me and Lily hanging out.
Hi guys.
Okay.
I want to be in the drawing too.
Taco Bell.
Yo, I love Taco. Let's talk about Taco Bell.
I
Oh,
got
boy.
like
Hell
eight
yeah.
eight burritos from Taco Bell like a week ago, and I almost vomited.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking
Man,
about.
I always order way too fucking much at Taco Bell. I need to
Taco
calm
Bell
down.
good.
But the
Taco Bell
value is
yum
so
yum.
good at Taco Bell.
Bottom tier.
I get
Taco
so
Bell
much
is
shit.
You said Taco Bell's bottom tier?
Excuse me, yeah, you want to elaborate on that? Those are
Yeah.
fighting.
Do you really
Wait,
think
what?
so?
Mid bottom tier.
How dare you say that?
It's S tier, bro.
Here, I'll say this.
I bring it all the way up.
It used to not be S tier for me, and then it was, and then I'd say now it's not. Again.
Yeah.
No, it's what?
Now it's not S.
But, bro.
It's back down to A.
It's okay. You'll go back to S.
I just haven't been feeling it.
Man,
I
now I want
love
Taco Bell, but
Taco
it's
Bell.
fucking. Now I want Taco Bell, but it's 11, and they're not gonna give shit to me. And I have no money.
Aren't they open until like 3 or something?
Yeah, but it's 12, and I have no money, and I don't want to spend $40 on Grubhub because Grubhub is a little fucking bitch ass, little shit ass place, and they charge like $20 more than needed.
Very true.
I know. I hate Grubhub. I don't use Grubhub.
But I want
that's why
Taco Bell.
DoorDash is the same way.
Yeah, I only use delivery if they offer it like how do I explain it? Like through themselves, I guess.
Like if they have a website or an app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
so-
I'll do that. I do that for like pizza places, but none
Yeah.
of them deliver to me. But they all are on fucking Grubhub.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
bullshit.
I've been
Yeah, it's
noticing
like
that
fucking-
too.
I mean, I guess it's cheaper for them. I imagine so.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
Yeah.
why have drivers when people can just drive for you?
That's fucked.
Yeah.
That needs
Hey,
to like
why
that,
offer
that
the
needs to like
service?
stop happening now,
Can't.
so it doesn't
I-
keep happening.
I hate Grubhub.
Yeah. I just hate that.
The
This whole
prices are gonna
thing.
be half. Like you can't do much about it.
Hmm.
Super Mario in real life.
Super
Who's your
Mario
favorite Mario?
RPG.
My
Luigi.
favorite Mario, Wario.
Yes. Oh shit.
Mario, yeah.
Wario tells you to
Mario.
go
So-
get Undertale.
I'm gonna have to say Mario too.
Izzy, let me tell you something,
What?
or let me ask you something.
What?
So
What's
Wario
up?
is your favorite character, but
Wait,
you- from Mario.
Oh wait, this is just my favorite Mario character.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she said your favorite Mario.
I did say your favorite Mario.
Oh, my favorite Mario character is Birdo.
Okay. What I was gonna say is, you said Wario, but then you shat on Gonzo for being like the gay character that everyone likes.
No,
It's
no,
the same thing.
Listen to me.
It is the same
Gonzo.
thing.
No, hold on. Let me explain myself.
Okay.
Gonzo is cool, and I like him, but he's also the character that everyone's like, oh, all gay people dress like this. You know, he's that character.
That's what Wario is.
No, yeah, every gay person dresses
All
like
of like
Wario.
all of like the greasy fat people are always like, Wario's my favorite and Gonzo's my favorite.
What are you talking about?
Damn.
Wario dresses like
Damn, fuck you.
Wario's on that Sigma grind shit. He gets paid.
Listen, Wario is awesome. You just don't get it.
It's the same thing.
No, Wario's
Not
cool.
Waluigi.
Wario's a gross little asshole, but he also is
But
like,
that's like his entire
can fucking
character.
murder
That's the
you.
whole charm of it. He's a gross asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like-
love him.
It's
Guys-
the same thing.
Fun fact: Wario canonically cannot die.
You're just saying this because you hate Wario.
No, yeah, because of that.
What? What's wrong?
Because everyone that's not funny picks Wario because they think they're funny. And they're like, "Oh, I'm ugly and fat, so I can relate to it."
Why?
No, I just think Wario's a cool character.
Mm,
My
I
favorite is
like
Luigi.
him.
Luigi is the
It's
cool Mario.
Waluigi that's a danger sign.
Wario, yeah,
It's
Waluigi
true.
is more of that.
It's
Wario's
both.
cool.
it's
No.
Being a Wario, like maybe it is dangerous, but
No,
like,
yeah,
Where's
I pick a
Waluigi?
Wario over-
it's
I pick a
Waluigi,
Wario.
but if they're playing Smash, then it's Wario.
I didn't say Wario. Wait, I didn't say Gonzo was like for unfunny people.
That's
just
what
said
you were
Gonzo
trying to
was-
say.
No, I
That's
just said
basically
Gonzo
what you
was,
were
like-
saying. Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. I was trying to say Gonzo was like the poster boy of like gay jokes.
That's a good sentence.
The poster boy.
Shut up.
It's a picture of Gonzo.
The poster boy for gay.
He is though. Everyone's like, all gay people dress like this. Tell me I'm
Avery's
wrong. I
drawing-
always see.
I've never
posts
heard
like
of that. I've never heard
Dude,
of
it's
that.
he's wearing that fucking button-up shirt, the orange button-up shirt, and he's
Yeah,
doing
with
like
the
the
weird
funny
design.
arms, and he's
all
running.
All bisexuals dress like this.
I've never seen that before.
I've
Yeah,
seen it like
I see it a few
30
times.
times.
Oh yeah.
That's all I
Yeah,
meant.
no.
I
I've seen
like
one.
Gonzo, but
No,
he's just like,
I saw one that said, "Oh, gay people dress like this," and I saw another that said, "Every bisexual girl has a crush on a guy that looks like this."
yeah.
Those are the specific ass ones I saw.
Gonzo is cool, but he is like the poster boy of the gays. And that's cool. But he's like overrated. He's like a hot topic right now. I gotta show respect to my boy Rizzo. You know what I mean?
Rizzo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That was so fucking sarcastic, you little bitch.
Listen,
Say your true feelings or leave me alone.
listen. I watched.
Look at the drawing. Look at the drawing of
Hey,
Wayne.
hey!
Avery's
I watched the Muppets Take Manhattan today. Rizzo's a badass.
Okay. Okay.
Reese, I gotta say, 90% of what you say is just like someone will be like, "Hey guys, I went to Walmart today," and you'd be like, Yeah, you went to Walmart today?
That's so true.
Listen, it's because like, why do I care?
That's true though, but it's always that case.
What about Walmart do you really need to tell me?
Going back to Rizzo and Wario, you can make those points if you want. I'm just glad the general public hasn't taken like 99% of my favorite characters, and they probably never will.
Mm-hmm.
I get to have them for me. No one else. I get to like the mouse from between the lions.
What's that one Klasky Chupo character you showed me?
Oh, the green guy?
Yeah.
Perpetual grinning man.
Yeah.
He
I
just
like
smiles.
that I think you had that on your favorite character bingo before you had SpongeBob on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, SpongeBob was just too easy. I just thought, like, no. That's like saying, like, my favorite character is Homer Simpson. Like, what do you mean?
Hey, so be it.
Okay, fine. I do draw him, like, all the time.
Yeah, that's why I thought you should have had him on there.
Since we were talking about favorite characters, I'm just remembering your list now. I was surprised that your favorite character from Zim was Gur.
Yeah, totally.
I thought you would have been, like, a Dib guy.
No, I hate Dib.
What's wrong with Dib?
I was like weirded out when people in our circle were putting Dib on their thing. Like, you really like Dib?
Dib is funny.
What's to like about
Dib-
him? He's an
he's a
annoying little
little
bitch.
He's a little
he tries to ruin Zim's plans.
He ruined my dream turtle.
I did not! Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
Imagine your last name is Electric.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Imagine
Dude, if I could steal a band name or like an artist name, if I were like a singer of some sort, I'd either steal Oingo Boingo or Powerline.
Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo's sick, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd either steal that or Powerline.
That's a fucking...
The Goofy movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
like
so
actually-
cool.
Is that like actually a username? Because I think you could just use it.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah, it's not like
Maybe.
anyone.
There
uses
isn't
it.
like
Yeah, but
songs by Powerline.
everyone would compare you to the fucking Disney thing. Though.
Yeah, it's
But I
They
mean, like,
would,
if you're
like,
naming yourself
Mullen and
Powerline, if
fucking
you're naming yourself Powerline, I mean, like, comes
guess
with it, I guess.
I guess it's vague enough. I don't know.
You know
I'm
what?
on fire in my
Use a just for Oingo Boingo.
Reese has
Here's
laser
a
eyes.
exploit. Just make it Boingo Oingo. There you go. Copyright free name.
It's true.
Oinky stonky.
Boingo.
Free.
Boingo Oingo.
Donkey
Yes.
Boingo.
Okay, here we're gonna do.
Boingy Boingy.
We're gonna do a little hypothetical and pass it along to the class.
Mm.
Okay, you held at gunpoint. You are going to get shot in the head and die unless you decide on a new name to have forever. You can't use your current name anymore. You have to pick a new one.
Ooh.
You get to pick. You get to pick it. But if you don't pick a new name or you refuse, you die. So you have to pick something new. What would you
Oh,
pick?
shit.
I mean, I could go with Wayne, but like that's too easy.
Yeah.
Uh,
It can't be. It can't just be your username too. You can't just name yourself
Fuck.
Freeze legally.
My new name would be Otto.
Otto.
Yeah.
Like OTTO.
That's cool.
Loopy.
my Korean name's like
Loopy.
Kiwon.
I want to be Loopy.
You loopy?
Lupin. Not even
Well,
Lupin. just
Lupin
No.
would be pretty cool.
No, I will not be Lupin. I'm gonna be Loopy.
Loopy. Like Loopy.
Loopy.
Because of fucking life with Luffy.
Lily's new name. She's gonna pick a Lily.
I also had a friend. I also had a
Yeah,
friend
damn.
named Loopy that lived next door
You
when I was
really
a kid.
did?
I really did.
Huh.
Her name was
There's like a lot
Loopy.
of cool names that'd be cool.
I'm trying to think what I would want.
Take on.
So I'll be Loopy too.
I'm surprised
we
you
got
didn't just
Luffy,
say my
but
new
I-
name
You know
is
what?
gonna be Lilied.
Lily.
Lily.
You know what? I would change my name to
Lillian?
Garfield.
I'll change
If
it
you
to.
run, 'cause it
I'm
means
gonna
bad.
change my name. I'm gonna change my name to
Sounds funny,
Lillian.
too.
No, you
Lily.
can't do that. You
Itchy bud.
can't do workarounds. It has to be completely separate from your original one.
Yeah.
Silly.
Ichiban is just a funny word.
Silly.
Silly.
Oh wait.
Then I could keep the L. I'll be Loopy.
Hmm. I'm really trying to
Wait.
think.
Okay. Wait, question: does this only your first name or also last name?
Only your first name.
Oh.
Dude, I wish my name was Otto in real life. That's a fucking badass name.
Let's go with like
And-
Tucker.
Tucker.
Really?
Freeze.
I guess.
Okay.
If
That's
like
your
if your name wasn't Ian and I met you like in person, like you said your name was Tucker, like it'd fit. Like,
Yeah, right.
it's a Tucker.
Yeah.
Tucker.
What if your name was
And I know I
Augustus?
make fun of it a bunch of times, like
Estes?
Yeah, another Tucker. Estes.
Augustus.
Oh,
Augustus.
Augustus.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a bad
What if
name.
your,
No.
what if your
I
name
like
was
the one. I like the one
There's like
video
there's
where
like a
it's-
list
it's-
of like
it's-
dangerous names you don't want to ever have or like name your kid
Adolf.
because like
Adolf.
Adolf.
I mean that's a
Pretty
kid.
sure
but,
that
like,
name- I'm pretty
I'm
sure that
talking
names
about,
are
I'm talking about like names that are just like
Hunter.
names are like oh like
Hunter. Have you ever met a hunter that wasn't just a complete cunt?
I knew a hunter in like 6th grade, and he was a cunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Have you guys ever seen that
Same
Are we
video
talking
kid.
about
where
the same?
it's like,
Are we talking
Yeah.
about the same hunter?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
have you guys ever seen that video where it's the cat and like his little body's stuck
All I
inside of
remember is like
like
he kept
a,
trying to like
hand
talk about his
potato
dick size all the
masher?
time. Like my
And
dick's bigger
so,
than yours. But I
like-
was like, all right, man, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
Or
cool,
Avery.
man. Have you guys ever seen that video where it's the cat getting stuck inside of a potato masher?
I used to know it.
And so
Just start over. Third time, man.
You know
you
what?
guys have seen
I
that
would
video
go
where it's the
like
cat
Eugene
and
is
he's
such a
stuck
really
inside of a
bad
potato
name.
masher, and so like the cat's like
Like
jumping
Goose
around
is-
and stuff, and he
Goose?
jumps around, and the lady behind
That's
the
named
camera's
Willy
like,
Wonka.
Willie.
Nickname Willy.
I want to hear Avery. Goddammit.
Okay.
"See, this is why
Video
Garrett
about a
left." You know?
Hey,
You can't say that.
he's not
Breaking
gonna
the
listen.
rule.
What if he is? He's
Hey,
like
Garrett
listening to
Brown?
like some sort of blackmail to use against us or something.
Garrett Brown, he lives on.
Dude.
Garrett
no,
Brown,
no,
he
no.
Garrett.
from
What
1939
if,
Harlem.
what if Garrett listens and he's
1939.
like, oh, hello, Baba.
Yo, what were you doing in 1939?
I wasn't alive, bro.
I think my parent was being like, my grandparent was being like conceptualized.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Maybe. I don't
George
know.
Jetson got conceptualized last week.
Huh? Oh yeah, George Jetson. Yeah.
Hi, George.
Jetson was concepted last week.
Yeah.
He's gonna be born next year.
In August. Yeah.
George Jepson. Jep.
Jepson? Carly Rae Jetson.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said, I thought you said Gibson.
George Jetson. Would he consent? Maybe.
George Consenson.
George consent.
George Hickman.
I
What?
don't.
Again, imagine being named Augustus. That's like painful.
I just
Yo,
think
watch this
Ghostus?
video. Watch this
I
video of
just
this
think
cat named
Augustus
Augustus.
Blue.
You're not allowed to be named Augustus if you're not just a big fat ass.
I mean, like,
Augustus.
I think we talked about it before. Like this is terrible. Like, imagine moaning the name Augustus.
Imagine who?
Imagine moaning the name Augustus.
Oh yeah.
That's
I, th-
terrible.
I think I made a tweet that was like, imagine saying Waldo in bed.
Oh, Waldo.
Cornelius.
Yeah, Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Oh, it's
Eugene was also the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eugene's pretty bad too.
Eugene.
What sucks about all these names too? You can't like really nickname them either. You
Yeah.
can't like nickname.
Well,
Augustus.
you could do Gus for Augustus.
But again, do
Nah.
you want to be moaning the name
When I
Gus?
hear
Oh,
that-
Gus.
When I
Gus
hear
is
the
the
name,
worst.
Bruh.
man.
Gus is worse than Augustus, I think.
when
Yeah.
I hear the name Augustus, the
It's
fucking
just
all I
yeah,
hear in
it's
my
a kid from
all I hear in my head is the song Ween did, the Fat song. Hear the name Augustus.
It's just the kid from Willy Wonka.
Oh wait, the song where it's like, I'm fat.
I got big
First name Augustus, last name Gloop.
Gloop.
That one.
I mean, that was
Augustus
it, wasn't it?
Gloop.
Like, imagine that being your just full name, like Augustus Gloop. Like you
Really
were like the
named
nastiest human alive. And like that, like I know somewhere in the world, like has their name is like just Augustus Gloop.
You think so?
There has to be.
Violet
There's
Boulevard.
somebody in the world named fucking Gay Bowser.
Yeah.
Gay Bowser?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
somebody in this world like there's somebody in this world. I think there was like a website or something. Like it might be true, might be not, but like Like somewhere in the world, like someone's named Gay Bowser.
Hmm.
First name gay, last name
So
Bowser.
if a name like that exists, I imagine like at least 100 people exist with the name Augustus Gloop,
Probably.
and they're all exactly as you imagine.
They wear like the striped shirt and everything.
They're all like, none of them know each other. None of them know each other exists, but they're all like identical in that sense. Like they're all like small, tubby, and eat chocolate.
Yeah.
They're brothers.
Do you think anyone's named Rigby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that has to.
Have you met a Rigby?
No.
But it has to be a name. Rigby.
It is a name.
I saw a video
If
like
Augustus
last
is a
week.
name, Rigby's a name.
I saw a video last week of fucking the voice actor for Rigby doing an interview, and he just sounds like Rigby.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
he does.
It's funny,
He played Doc Ock in like a Spider-Man
yeah,
video
he
game,
was.
and it
Like
was
Doc
just
Ock.
like you could hear the Rigby voice coming out. It's really funny. Now what's
Yeah.
going on here?
Doc Ock is here.
He came in
My
there.
dog is broken in.
Uh,
No, but yeah, like his normal voice is just the Rigby voice.
Yeah,
Or
which is
Rigby
crazy
voice
because
is
he's like really
normal.
big and old and stuff.
Yeah, like it's funny because like I play a bunch of games, like a bunch of games I can like always spot his voice. Like he'll always like try to like pitch it up and pitch it down, like hide it, but like you can just tell like that's fucking Rigby.
Yeah, same with Roger Craig Smith.
He'll talk lower, but then like, oh, my sonny is sick, and then you can just tell like, hey, that's Rigby.
Same with the voice of Thomas, Roger Craig Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Sonic. He was Batman in some games.
He's Chris Redfield.
And it's all the same
He's got
voice.
that
It
same,
is,
like,
yeah. It's always the same voice.
It's like
Like,
he does it
how-
different pitches and
imagine.
like you know like rate of speech, but like it always has like the same ups and downs. Like Dr. Eggman has destroyed the earth and fucking spaghetti. Oh, shit.
And and fucking spaghetti.
Oh,
And fucking spaghetti. He stuck his Dr. Eggman stuck his dick inside a can of spaghettios.
whoa.
Big pop.
Yeah.
This is his ultimate plan.
we must stop.
Everything ever has been building to this moment.
We must gather all 7 cans of SpaghettiOs to prevent him.
We're gonna stick our dicks in the scans.
That's how they go super.
Ew, man. I can't imagine having that in a SpaghettiOs can.
Well, that's a terrible thought. Like, imagine just sticking it in a
What if some couple do that in bed?
What?
They like dip it in, and the other one has to lick it off and stuff.
What if like there's some like serial bandit? They're like the only thing they do is like they don't steal shit. Like all they do is just like go to Publix or Walmart, go to the canned foods aisle, and just stick their fucking like big whore finger
What
in
did
like
they bring?
in like each and every can, like a random can.
They
And,
just
then-
bring
and
like
they, and
a
they cover
can
up their
opener?
tracks, so like you can't really tell they opened it.
Like they sneak in a freaking can opener to the store.
Like, it doesn't have to even be their dick. They just stick their like their big fucking ring finger in like the can, and just like just
Yeah.
and they just close it up, and they just some poor kid eats it the next day.
Oh.
It's okay. Okay.
Freeze, how would you feel if you woke up and you were just George Liquor in real life? Like your
I think I
entire
would kill
body,
myself.
your entire body structure just became George Liquor, but you still sound like Freeze Park.
I'd be pretty mad.
I think I would
Pretty
kill
mad.
myself because I'd like at that point I'd age like a shit ton and
Yeah,
also be short as
I'd
fuck.
age like 35 years just in one
And
night.
I'd
No,
also be
okay.
short and stubby
Here's
as
how-
fuck.
here's
Like,
how-
at
here's
50,
how it
like,
works.
there's no way I'm getting
Like
out of this.
physically, I'd have aged that much.
Wait, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, like physically you look like George Liquor, but you haven't actually aged. You're still your age right now. So
Okay, but like
I
when I
just
get
look
older,
like
I
that
just have a
forever, then.
breakdown.
but, like all right, but like so like I'm in George Liquor's body, right? Like skip 10 years ahead. I'm like what? And now I'm fucking like 28 years old, like inside, but on the outside, like does a George Liquor body age? Am I like in my fucking 60s?
no, you'll always look exactly like George, even if
That's
you're like
terrible.
90.
That's still terrible.
That would suck, man.
Yeah, it's like those fucking like old cartoons and like the kid like just suddenly becomes an adult. Like yo, I can finally like go drink. I can go drink and go to the club and shit. This is so cool. And then like a week later, it's just so terrible because like fuck, I'm an adult.
Yeah. That was a Jimmy Neutron episode.
That was the Fairly Odd Parents episode.
It's true.
Well, see,
You know, that's going to be me in a few months. I turned 21 in like less than 5 months.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Wand and Wing.
Lily's
That's a lot.
21.
Floaty crowny thing. I'm what?
You're 21?
I'm
I
like
am.
turning 23 in like
What?
a week.
Whoa.
You're what?
Really
Yeah.
odd.
I'm turning
Really
13
odd.
in a week.
Congrats, bro.
I'm, yo, I'm
Everyone, happy
turning
birthday,
40.
by the way. I was gonna
Yo,
ask.
I'm
What
turning
are you
four.
gonna
I'm
do for your
turning
birthday?
48 in a week.
Are you gonna have that bouncy house again? Like
Chris
last
Parker,
year?
gonna throw
Bouncy.
a Sweet 16.
I
Wow,
wish
yeah.
I could do a
What?
Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Dude, on my 16th birthday, I went and saw Justice League with Wayne, and it was awful.
I imagine.
That was my
terrible.
entire 16th birthday.
Wow, Sweet 16.
It was awful.
Anyone want to go to North Carolina with me?
No. What is this
Fair
Grinch?
Are you
in
going to North Carolina?
My parents are planning like a trip the week of Christmas.
Me and Lily are
Look,
gonna
Wayne,
go to
I'll-
Utah.
Nice.
Wait,
Why
I'll go with
Utah?
you. You have to pick me
We're
up at
going to
Texas.
Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina.
We're going to like the mountains in Utah.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Utah?
Utah? I don't know.
Somewhere.
It's
Where-
in like
yeah, where-
it's in like
where-
the middle of the country or something.
Come visit
holy
me.
It's
shit.
a
Somewhere around
yeah,
there.
pretty much.
Not near
Y'all
us,
taking
pretty much.
Y'all taking a plane and
Yeah.
everything?
It's near
Yeah.
Nevada.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm taking an RV.
Oh. I
Um,
don't think I've ever been in an RV.
they're fun for like 10 minutes, but I don't want to.
That's what it seems like.
Like they're fun. Like from my experience, they're fun for like 10 minutes. Or like the day one, it's like, oh, this is so cool. Like everything is like all in one house. But then also, I'm in a family of 5, so this really is not.
I lived in an RV for a little bit. It sucked.
Again, it's cool on paper. Like, yo, everything I need is in one car. It's a car and a house at the same time. That's so cool. But then day 2, oh god,
You can't really have like more than 2 people in there.
yeah.
What it seems
Anymore, it's like fucking. It's already crowded at 2.
Yeah.
I'd rather just stay at like a cheap motel.
Yeah.
I guess my parents are still like working through all of it. Like RV was just like the most likely option. I hope it's not. I'm probably just gonna like convince him like, hey, maybe like we're a family of 5. That's a small dinky RV.
Dinky.
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 Pinky.
Hey, wait, isn't Dinky a character in the Fairy Odd Parents?
Oh no, is it?
Dinky?
Yeah, it's like that really small fairy that always gets
Yeah,
beat up.
I think
like,
so.
Morgan.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Are you a little elf guy?
Yeah, the little
Dinky is
fairy.
a funny word.
Avery should tell that poop story now.
Really odd peapod, buff bod, hot
Congrats,
rod.
guys. We only have 3 more Saturdays in this year.
Wait,
Should I
wait,
get started
wait.
on my should I get started on my poop story then?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Are you wrapping it up? Are you over?
Well, I mean, that's up to you guys.
I'm
It's not
I'm
over.
good.
Fuck you. No
Okay.
poop story.
Alright, now time for the poop story.
All right, so set the scene. I was trying to think. It was my family, and we went to Universal, like the resort.
Hmm.
I think I was about 11 or 12, and we went to Universal. We got like the annual passes because I think it was like my mom just got like
you got the angle.
It doesn't sound like you got the anal passes.
You didn't say. Oh,
Sorry.
Okay, I can continue.
you're retarded. You're retarded.
So
Not even funny.
it is
Yes, it
funny.
Hey,
Hey,
I don't see you with the poop story.
I might have one. I just gotta dig in the archives.
Okay. Alright.
Okay,
Alright,
Avery,
so
keep going.
I was
Right.
about 11, and my family got annual passes to Universal Studios.
I love how you really pronounced it this time. Sorry.
We got annual passes to Universal Studios because my mom had income tax, and so we decided our first trip there was gonna be we're gonna get resorts and stay there for a weekend. And we went there. It was all fine, dandy. And afterwards, we went to this place nearby. It was like this restaurant that specialized in like desserts. It was I don't know how to explain it. It was like it wasn't like a gourmet restaurant, but it was like a mock-up like fancy restaurant for kids.
Was it Toothsome?
Like it was like I have no idea.
Was it like
but it
a
was- it-
factory?
It was something for kids to go and be like, wow, this is where the fine dessert is made. And so
Cheesecake
we
Factory?
no
No,
I
I
don't
think
remember.
it's Toothsome. I think that's what he's talking about.
Maybe, but we all went there and I got ice cream. I got a banana split. That was like the last time I ever had a banana split for a while, and I got that, and my family all got various different ice creams, and it was very close to the hotel. I think it was in walking distance. It might have been like a max 45-minute walk. So as we were walking back after eating delicious ice cream, all of our tumblies started rumbling, and it was really getting bad for me.
Mm.
I was like the tiniest, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, I didn't say it, but in my inside I was like, "I have to shit, like now." and so we were really getting sick on the way back. Like I know my parents were feeling a bit queasy. My sister was getting sick, but I was about to go, and there was this little bridge where it was where a lot of the cars would drive by. It was over like a highway. And so we were walking up there, and at some point I was just like, I can't. And so on the sidewalk, I shit my shorts and it dripped out onto the sidewalk. And this was still like a 10-minute walk from the hotel.
Oh.
Bruh.
And so I had to like shimmy, I had to like penguin squat. Like I had to keep going all the way. And so we got back there. I think I'm pretty sure I got like the carpets in that hotel room were ruined.
Oh my
They were
God.
bad. Like it was because I was leaving like footprints. It was like
Mm.
it was like it was like Bigfoot and and eventually I think after that I spent like 20 minutes just glued to the toilet shitting like straight. Like I think it was about 6 courtesy flushes. And, and hours later, my parents were like, we're all sick. This has to be from the restaurant. So my parents, we don't walk there. We just like, we find a cab or whatever. We go there and we're like, hey, who is like in charge here? And they're like, oh, and they just got the manager. It's like we were talking to the manager's like, hey, we were like, my son shit himself on the way back because of your damn ice cream. What's going on here? And so, manager's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll go get like our I don't know how to say it, like the ice cream chef. They brought him out, and he's like, oh hey, what's going on? And my parents were like, my son shitted on the sidewalk. Go walking home, as we were walking home from your establishment. And they looked him in the face and they were like, where did you learn to make a banana split? Like that makes him shit his pants. Like where did you learn how to make a banana split? And he said, Sunday school.
Great.
I knew that wasn't real, you fucking slut.
Alright.
Fuck it.
Six,
Cut the podcast here. Cut the
six
podcast
courtesy
here. No
flushes.
more.
No, wait. I want a real poop story. Tell the elementary poop story, Avery.
All right, okay, fine. That was a false ending.
Was any of that true?
No,
Really?
that was true. I made that all up on the spot.
Wow, it all sounded true, honestly.
Yeah.
Until when you went back, that didn't really make any sense. Go on.
So the real poop story. It was set the scene. I'm like,
You can't tell another fake one.
I've told this one before. You guys know this one. I'm in
Okay.
elementary school. It's morning. I'm in line to get breakfast, the free breakfast,
Oh,
and my
yeah.
my tummy starts a rumbling, and I'm like, I need to go. And this was elementary school, so there was like no bathrooms you could just easily go into. They were like inside the
This was
classrooms.
fifth grade.
Yeah, this was fifth grade.
Yeah.
And so I ran out of the lunchroom and I started fucking knocking on any fucking door I could find. And eventually, I went up to some teacher, I was like, can I please use your fucking restroom? I really need to go really bad. And she looked me dead in the face and she went, and no. And I was like, I think my heart sank and my eyes shattered. And she was like, just kidding. And I went into the bathroom, and the moment I locked the door, pulled down my pants,
Yeah.
it exploded out of my asshole. It was insane.
He was in the land of chocolate.
Yeah.
I was. It was like a Ghost of Gloop when he fell into the chocolate river. Like it was on the walls. It was pretty much everywhere but the intended place of the toilet. It was all over like my pants and my hands and like on my face and
On your face.
You like had it all over your hand, and then you had to like itch your nose real quick, and you were like, shit!
And then I do the thing where like I put my hands on my face going, oh man, like a sigh, and like, oh no. And so I'm like, I'm in trouble right now. And so what I do is, hold on.
What? Where did he go?
What I do is, hold on a second.
And so I start
Okay.
taking all the toilet paper I can find, and I just start like wetting it under like the sink, and I just start wiping the walls with it. And at this point, I don't know how to clean anything. It's just smearing it all over the walls at this point. I'm making it worse pretty much. Right. And when I got to the point where it was a decent clean, like it was still shitty. You could still see like a layer of brown on the wall and everywhere. But I was out of toilet paper. The saddest sentence ever was,
Yeah.
I used all of the toilet paper that I couldn't even wipe my own ass afterwards.
Oh.
That's still the most tragic
Yeah.
ending to like a story ever.
And so what anyone would do, I zipped up my pants, I exited the bathroom, I locked it from the inside, closed the door so they couldn't open it. And I just waddled my way down to the front office. And I was like, hey, I shit my pants. And I was like, poop is in my pants right now. And I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I shit my pants. And she was like, yeah, cool. She brought me new shorts, not underwear, just shorts.
Yeah.
And so I just wore shorts, and I was stinky throughout the entire day because there was poop on my legs. Like at PE, there's flies all around me. It was like in like the pockets of my knees and like in my butt crack and on my wiener, and it was awful.
Ew. What do you mean the pockets of your knees?
Like, you know how like there's the little area behind your knees?
Yeah, the
where it's
knee
like a
pit.
little
Oh,
crevice?
that. Okay, that.
Yeah.
But I like how one time when you said the story, you described yourself as caked up.
I was like, it was like, you know how when you peel off like dead skin?
Bruh.
It
Oh.
was like that.
I just want to know what the aftermath was. Like, what did they say or do, if anything?
Well,
Didn't you say a kid walked in that bathroom and screamed or something?
well, it was in a different classroom than ours, so I don't think we ever saw the aftermath of that.
No, this was
Because it wasn't our teacher.
Yeah, no, this was just some random teacher I went up to that I had no interaction with ever.
Yeah.
I was like, please, as a kind stranger, can I use your bathroom?
That
Which is
teacher was
pretty
like
cool.
having a good day. Like they was like, "Ooh, I gotta use the bathroom." Then you see the fucking chocolate wonderful.
Or no, it's worse. It's worse because
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
So they have to get a locksmith to open it, and they open it up, and it's like a little kid Wonderland.
They open it up and makes
Conker's
a fucking
bad
cartoon
birthday.
makes a cartoon
Yeah.
fucking boat noise like the fucking.
Yeah, and like it starts like right when he opens the door, it starts like clicking underneath the door.
Yeah, it makes it
They
funny.
make the
They-
face the fish does when SpongeBob's ugly, and it goes, oh
No, they unlock the door and then they try to open it and they still can't because the door's blocked up by like wet toilet paper and like shit.
yeah.
It was bad.
God, I'm so sorry, Avery.
All right, good podcast.
So was that the end of the podcast?
Do you want to hear another one?
No, well, save it for episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta save it for episode 2.
Okay, everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Tune in next time when we're
Bye,
talking
everybody.
about
Wait.
wrestling.
So
Bye,
next
have a
time we're gonna
good
talk about
time.
politics, Joe Rogan, and
Wait.
how to stick dick.
Joe
in
Rogan?
And
And the anal
Bye.
tag.
Have a good time.
Yo.
next episode, we're gonna watch Avery drink a can of like liquid shit.
Goodbye.